It's 6 p.m. The workday is over. I'm on the subway heading home. One of the millions of ordinary people in this city doing exactly the same thing at exactly this hour. I work in sales. It's not where I saw myself ending up, but it's where I am. And for now, it's enough. It's a bridge, not a destination. Those bicycles along the road are shared bikes, part of the city's public cycling network. Anyone can use them. It costs roughly 20 cents for 10 minutes, which covers the distance between the subway exit and most of the surrounding residential blocks. Monthly passes run about $3. For the people who live 15 minutes from the station, it's one of the most cost-efficient ways to move through the city. My neighborhood is on the other side of this road, and I mean that literally. One road, two completely different worlds. Follow me. This tunnel is the dividing line. Overhead, elevated expressway on one side, high-speed rail tracks on the other. Trains pass through at speed. You feel it before you hear it. Coming out the other side, this is the urban village. A few years ago, during the pandemic, I lost my income. Like a lot of people, I tried to turn the uncertainty into opportunity. I started a business. It didn't survive. What it left behind was debt. In Chinese cities, these are called 城中村, 城中村, villages that were absorbed into the expanding city rather than demolished. The buildings are old and close together. The streets are narrow. The rents are low enough that people can actually afford to live here. The people who live in urban villages are mostly migrant workers, people who came from provinces across the country, carrying ambition and a willingness to start over. Most of them are still here, still working, having quietly traded the original dream for a more immediate one. Stability, enough money to send home, a life that holds together week to week. The sanitation workers at the garbage disposal points are also working hard. Sometimes they can find quite a few recyclable items from the trash cans and sell them at the recycling station, which is also part of their income. The small street vendors, who are also some unemployed people, push their small carts to sell goods in urban villages to make a living. Sometimes their income can be quite considerable. This is the supermarket I use most evenings. The wet market nearby has better variety, but by the time I get off work, the fresh produce is mostly gone. What's left isn't worth buying. Yesterday, I cooked a large pot of chicken, but there was a lot left over that I didn't want to waste. So, I put it in the fridge and planned to heat it up later to finish eating. As a result, I only bought a little vegetables and a bottle of oyster sauce. The total cost was only $2.01. The place where I live is about 25 square meters. The monthly rent is $200, and the total cost, including utilities, is $250 per month. This kitchen is only 3 square meters. After placing my small refrigerator and storage shelf inside, there's barely enough space for me to move around. This is the chicken that I didn't finish eating yesterday. We can continue to eat it after frying it later. After dinner, I always take a break and then throw out some discarded items and kitchen waste. I don't know when it started, but there's an ice chest downstairs for self-service ice cream sales. It's quite interesting. Most of these dancers are retired elderly people, with some young people joining in as well. This is a feature of Chinese people's life, known here as square dancing, which can be seen everywhere. After a busy day, many people enjoy gathering with friends for a drink and a chat. There are many food and beverage shops in the alley, but the business of the shop owners may not be good, because there are also many street vendors who may steal some of the shop owners' customers. Today, there are still several express parcels that have not been collected. We are all accustomed to purchasing daily necessities from online stores, and the couriers will deliver them very quickly. But sometimes we are at work, and it is inconvenient to sign for them in person. So this kind of store that helps customers store their express parcels has emerged, called Delivery Station. After the courier deposits the express parcel at the delivery station, a pickup number will be generated and sent to the customer's phone. We can then use this number to find our own express parcel. To pick up the package, it needs to be placed on the device for identification, so as to inform the merchant that the package has been successfully collected by the customer. No matter how busy I am with work or how tough life gets, I always prioritize my physical health. That's why I engage in some exercise almost every day. Sometimes I go out for a jog, and sometimes I do some indoor exercises at home. In short, life goes on, and tomorrow will be better. Thank you for watching. If you also like Guangzhou, please follow my channel.